What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode, and in today's video we'll be taking a look at how a piece of furniture in the form of a lamp that cost $100,000 influenced Kanye to create Yeezus. Now before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to the homie Strain Beats who's been cooking up the beats for these videos, so make sure you guys check them out. And while you're here, you might as well drop a like and subscribe and join our free Discord to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest. Shout out to all of my chefs in there. Now, if I were to tell you that the following concrete lamp, which cost over $100,000, inspired Ye to create his 6th album Yeezus, would you believe me? Because today's video will be talking about this particular Le Corbusier designed lamp that would go on to influence every aspect of Ye's life, from the music he was creating at the time to the type of architecture he was into, and so much more. Now, it was 11 years ago to the date that Ye would of course drop the extremely polarizing album Yeezus, which had many fans confused on what was going on, as he had just wrapped up My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy a couple of years before. And while his honorary doctorate degree has since been removed, it was during this time that Ye was really solidifying himself in all of the different industries, from fashion to architecture and even art itself. And while it wasn't uncommon to see Ye lecturing college kids at the time, it was this particular Q&A session at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago where we learned the following information, where he would go on to share that his inspiration for Yeezus came from the Le Corbusier lamp that cost over $100,000, mentioning that while the lamp was first free, it would go on to accumulate amass wealth and reflect the large inequality with classism that we saw at the time. Now, although most of us would look at the lamp and just see rocks and cement, Ye would mention that the shape was beautiful even though it wasn't made out of marble. And Ye would also go on to mention that while the lamp was first put in zoos so everyone could have it, it was about everyone having an opportunity to have something beautiful and to be inspired. Now, I know most viewers would watch this and just think to themselves, well bruh, it's just a lamp. But with Ye, everything is so layered and calculated. Even the tones and colors of his New York-based apartment would influence everything from the music he made to the type of clothing that he would put out just 2 years later. And to give you an idea, this is of course Ye's apartment. And speaking of the role and influence of the colors Ye was surrounding himself with at the time, you can see the color palette that was used during Yeezy Season 2 reflecting a monochromatic color that would follow Ye throughout the years. And while Ye's lifestyle is typically larger than life, you can see from his Malibu home just the past couple of years that he's definitely still into the minimalism architecture that we saw inspired from Yeezus. Now, while I can't exactly explain the correlation between the concrete lamp and the industrial experimental sounds that we hear on Yeezus, I do want to show you just how iconic Le Corbusier furniture is, as many of these pieces have been featured throughout the many decades that he was around. And when looking back at this Yeezus era in hindsight, whether it was his partnership with the late Virgil Abloh, you can definitely tell that Kanye's art and direction with regards to his music became more intense, as he would care so much more about his stage presence and even the type of outfits that he was putting together, no longer focusing on being the center of the spotlight and instead sharing the art that he created with his fans. Now, if you weren't around during this Yeezus era and rollout, it's probably hard to imagine just how much hate he was receiving for the different and unique sounds that we received on this album. And while many fans today can appreciate it and look back and mention that it is their favorite, I want to again paint the picture that Ye was departing from the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy pop sounds that we heard to the industrial and experimental sonics that we got on Yeezus. Now, with all that being said, while some people might not see the connection between a concrete lamp that cost $100,000 and the sounds and waves that we got on Yeezus, I want to draw your attention to the feedback lyric when Ye says, "Name one genius that ain't crazy." Because whatever that lamp did to him inspired him to challenge his sound in such a way that many major artists would never think. Now, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to know what you guys think about this one in the comments. I feel like anytime I look back at the Yeezus era, I tend to uncover some new information that blows my mind and just reminds me of how big of a genius Ye was. And whether it's finding new unreleased Yeezus merch in the form of the skateboard, or even finding out that that concrete lamp was talking to my boy like the Green Goblin mask, there's always something to uncover. So with that being said, I'd love to know what my chefs think about this Yeezus era and album, because I know it's definitely not for everyone. Now, if you're interested in some more Yeezus related content and learning about the controversy surrounding the merch during this time, I'll go ahead and link this one in the description, and thank you so much for watching. Now, as always guys, thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen, and let me know what you think about this one in the comments. I thought that this was the perfect video to make, given that it's the 11th anniversary since Yeezus released, and I thought this one would be interesting. Now, as always guys, let me know what you would like to see me cover next. As always, remember to stay safe. Thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen, and remember, it's lit straight up, and peace.